I'm with Bubba O'Neill. Wednesday is a big day here at Evanston where we get to actually bring in the reigning state champions of 4A wrestling, Green River, a team that knocked off Gillette after an incredible run of their own of state championships. And pretty much that whole team is back, as it was mostly juniors last year. Evanston is a team that's very strong in the middleweights. Talking to Coach Wagstaff, he says, yeah, Green River's strong in those ones too. So we should be in store for a ton of good matches on Wednesday. What's your take on it?
Yeah, a look at it, it's #1 team right now in the state coming to Evanston. We probably have one of our better wrestling squads we've had in a while, and it should be a great matchup because where they're strong, we're strong, and it'll be in those weights that maybe will be surprise matches, a win that you don't expect, that type of thing. But I think our kids are wrestling extremely well, and I look to see them give Green River a great fight.
I always say that if I have to make a choice, I want to go to a duel match as opposed to a tournament, just because it's so much easier to kind of understand as a fan what's going on at the time. And it's also confined within a certain amount of time where you can have an expectation of how long it's going to last. You kind of know what's happening next. We usually get pretty good crowds for wrestling, so what do you expect as a fan or as an AD, either one, for this on Wednesday?
I think you're exactly right. Tournaments are great for kids, and I guess if you're a connoisseur of wrestling as a whole, tournaments are a nice thing, but as a fan of our kids and in our community, duels are great because we get to see a kid from Evanston go out and battle a kid from Green River, and that's for 14 matches. And in the end, there's going to be a winning team and a losing team, and that's what makes the duels quite fun. And I wish we had more of them, but as wrestling teams choose to go to tournaments more often, you have fewer and fewer of those duels that actually happen. But it ought to be exciting on Wednesday. I would say those varsity matches will start around 6:30. The JV matches are going to start at 5:30. So it'll be great to watch. And I wouldn't be surprised if the Red Devils knock off #1 on Wednesday.
That would be a big thing for Evanston to have the state champions in and then actually beat them. Moving on to basketball, Friday is a road trip to Jackson, brand new into 4A. I'm not sure when you were coaching how much changing there was in between going to 3A or 4A or whatever, but I'm sure there was some. Was there any unique challenges the first time you went and faced a team that had just moved up or down into your rank?
Yeah, we went from the South Conference to the North Conference, which moved us out of Cheyenne and into Casper. And it's a little bit different. The styles will be different. If you look at 3A, the game is not as physical. Jackson's played a few games now to get used to the physical side of 4A basketball, but they'll be ready. They're down a little bit right now, and this is game #5 on the road for the Red Devils, so it'll be a challenge to our kids to get up and play at their highest level as they end the road trip and get back home after Jackson.
Anything else to add?
No, it's just right now a very busy time in activities as a whole. We were just sitting here talking about it. If you looked at the schedule for the week, you can see that we've got kids going all over the place. We have some lower level games and matches here. We have wrestling on Thursday in the middle school. We have some freshman basketball, middle school basketball at home. So we have a lot of stuff going on right now. It's a great time to be out watching our young folks.
That's Bubba O'Neill. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.